Good morning, Ian Crouch with your 8:30 Hunter News Update. The Hunter's Westpac rescue helicopter has airlifted a toddler to the John Hunter Hospital after she was attacked by a kangaroo in the New England region. The chopper was called to a property on the outskirts of Armidale at about 6 last night. The critical care team on board treated the 3-year-old for deep lacerations, including to the side of her head. It's understood the little girl was on the back porch of her home when the roo got onto the deck and attacked her. She's reported to be in a stable condition, with her mum by her side in hospital. Singleton residents will find out next month when they'll have to return to the polls to elect a new council. It comes after the Supreme Court yesterday ruled the December election invalid because the iVote system crashed, denying 55 people the chance to cast their vote. As some of the councillors were elected on a margin of just a handful of votes, the court ruled the outcome could have been different if the system had worked correctly. Mayor Sue Moore won't be affected because she was elected in a separate mayoral ballot. Sailors and officers are expected to line the streets of Maitland's city centre next month for a final march before the decommissioning of the HMAS Maitland. The march will celebrate the vessel's long connection with Maitland, starting at the Levee and High Street from 10 a.m. before finishing up at the Regional Art Gallery. Maitland Mayor Philip Penfold says the ceremony shows the vessel's significance in the local community.
We have welcomed the crew from HMAS Maitland in the past as a Freedom of Entry recipient. We've certainly had the opportunity to go down and visit with the ship and inspect that ship while it was in Newcastle. So it'll be a sad occasion, but I'm sure the crew will move on to bigger and better things, and we certainly look forward to welcoming them.
It's hoped the Newcastle Knights Centre of Excellence at Broadmeadow will become the catalyst for the long-awaited sports precinct. The centre was a $20 million joint venture between the Knights and the state government under Venues New South Wales. Sports Minister Stuart Ayres says a business case is underway for more developments. The Hunter's first Future Proof Festival is running over next week, highlighting business opportunities and hot tips for entrepreneurs trying to get their foot in the door. It comes as the region embarks on a transition toward new and renewable industries, with a job pivot likely to be on the cards for plenty of people across the Hunter. Employment facilitator Carla Notman says there's something for everyone, wherever their future's headed.
There is a trade fair going on. We do have a whole host of events, from entrepreneurial mindset education sessions through to panel discussions with experts from energy, defence and medtech sectors, right through to the Future Employment in Singleton event.
Newcastle Council is using Global Recycling Day to officially launch a new curbside collection program for soft plastics. Currently, plastics like bread bags, chip packets, shopping bags and bubble wrap cannot be accepted in the yellow lid curbside bin. Newcastle will become just the second council in Australia to take part in the Kirby Soft Plastics program.
2NURFM Sport.
The Jets will be out for revenge when they take on Wellington at McDonald Jones Stadium tonight after their narrow 3-2 loss last week. The club has lost its last 3 matches by a single goal, which has seen it slip to 10th on the ladder. Coach Arthur Pappas says maintaining composure in key areas of the game will see the club come away with a win.
In defining moments, we've let ourselves down and we need to improve on that. And if we can improve in those areas, we're really very close to a very good result.
Broadmeadow was set to kick off the Northern New South Wales Women's Premier League season with a clash against Adamstown tonight at Magic Park. Magic attacker Lucy Jerram says the Premiers will need to be at their best after losing several key players due to injury. Merriweather surfer Philippa Anderson has advanced to the quarterfinals of the Central Coast Pro after finishing second in her heat. The 30-year-old will go up against Ellie Harrison, who won her round of 16 heat later today. And Charlestown golfer Andrew Dote is one shot off the 9-way tie for the lead at 6 under after the first day of the New South Wales Open. And the winning numbers in Powerball are 2, 7, 13, 17, 19, 23 and 25, and the Powerball is 13. And now you're up to date with the latest 2NURFM Hunter News.